Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, you got me?
Yep.
All right.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. This is Scott Kerker along with Randy McGool. Randy Metamora travels over here to the line from High School, comes in at 6-8. They're a much better team than 6-8. They've got a couple of good players. Ball game.
Yeah,
and they played Washington like a 5-point game.
Yes.
You know, so they played everybody pretty tough. They did beat Taylorville by just what, 5 points?
4 points, I think 59-55. So yeah, you just don't know. But I've got size, they're physical, and you know, they're here in their own place. So tough scenario here to deal with.
Why don't we take a timeout? When we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird head coach. Welcome back to Limestone. We're back here at Metamora head coach Scott Kerker. Coach, what do you play Saturday? You guys come right back and play a game here tonight against a very tough Limestone team.
Yeah, it's a loud gym. It's not an easy place to play in over the years. Hopefully we can get off to a better start than the Davie did. We have the second half of the Davie game. Slow start though.
Yeah.
Coach, you know, played Taylorville. The Taylorville coach mentioned how physical this Limestone team is. I mean, how do you guys feeling about the physicality of this team? And you know, are they tough inside, or what are we looking at?
I think they got a little bit of everything, good balance. Got a couple of guys who can shoot the three. They got a guy inside that can score pretty well. Their leading scorer is going to be an all-conference guy this year, so they got some good pieces, and they'll switch defenses a lot.
Coach, you know, you went up to the Jack Cox, pretty much seeing all kinds of basketball.
Yeah.
The Limestone still a little bit different than that, too, aren't they?
A little bit what?
They're a little bit different than even the people you saw up in the Jack Cox.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're probably a little bit more physical, and like you said, they've got some athletes.
Yeah, they do. Got a little bit of everything. Got some athletes. They guard you pretty well, and they got a little bit of balance on offense for sure.
Coach, let's get going. He'll bring up a W.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck, Coach.
That would go. When we come back, we'll talk about the team for tonight and Metamora to get a win.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
Welcome back to Limestone. Randy, you know, we talked about this. This is maybe the loudest gym we've played in all year.
You know, I would put this in Washington right up there. Those two gyms, and, you know, this gym is just the way the roof is, or the way they're battling around in here. But I mean, there's, you know, it's not. And a lot of times it's packed because we've got the game they always have. I can't remember the.
Oh, it's yeah.
Oh my gosh, what's it called? The consolidated game or the whatever it is.
But usually when they play that towards the end of the year.
Yeah, and that just packs the place, and this place gets to be where you can't hear yourself think. But you know, they got the band going in here. We got how many? We got only 2 tubas. It sounds like about 5 tubas over there. But you know, this place is filled up with sound, and we talked about how tough it is for our kids to play in this gym. But you start adding the band. And you add just the sound here, and it's tough to communicate, tough to call things out. You want to talk on defense, you want to communicate with fellow teammates, and it's just hard to do here. You know, you almost need sign language or something to be able to communicate in this environment. You know.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, what are you expecting out of this Metamora team here tonight? This environment, you know, I've always said this is a tough place to play because it just seems like it's just dense.
Yeah, you know, down at the baseline here, there's just not a lot of room on the baseline. I can remember a couple years ago, Ethan Tides were going up and hitting his head on the backboard.
Yeah.
Do you remember that here? I mean, it's like, this is just that gym that is just awkward, you know, but I think Metamora's got to come out, you know, we just got to come out and play consistent. You know, I think they're going to, if I'm Limestone, I'm going to probably try to post us up. You know, I mean, our guards are so deep, it's hard to beat us at the guard level. They've got, you know, I think Cahoe, you know, they don't have their height listed on the roster.
About 6'7".
That's what I was going to say. I thought he's about 6'7", unless he's grown since last year. So, you know, they've got some big guys inside. You know, maybe get the ball inside, maybe play a little inside-out game against us. Slow us down, I guess, is kind of what I expect. Now, on the other side, Metamora, we want to speed things up, but you're playing against skilled guards here. You know,
yep.
So that's the tough if you speed them up and they take advantage of you. Now they get some open looks and some transition buckets. But I think our game seems to be that up-tempo game where we really have an advantage here. You know, so
yeah.
What do you think, Scott?
Well, I think so too. I think, you know, you've got to get them in transition. I'm not sure they're going to be real comfortable with a pace that we like to play at. I don't think that's going to be in Limestone's best interest to be that quick. But they're going to try and pound it. They've got a big kid underneath. He's athletic. He gave us some trouble last year. I just think we've got to come out. We've got to play Metamora basketball and probably make some adjustments at some point in the first half. I also think we're going to probably try to press them a little bit.
Yeah, we've got some different looks on our zone press that are kind of nice. I think, you know, they're going to shoot the ball well. You know, they're at home. This is their gym. We'll see how we acclimate. You know, if we can shoot the ball well, if we're tough to beat, really. You know what I mean? But you get on the road, some of these games, you don't shoot the ball well, and you start to got to get really gritty, you know. And these transition layups start paying big dividends. So.
Yeah, I think, you know, we're about 4 minutes away from tip-off, but, you know, I just think there's a lot of things. You know, we saw Metamora play a very good game on Saturday. They were very business-like, I guess. I like to use that word a lot when I describe Metamora basketball, but I thought Saturday's game, they came out and did the things they needed to do, and they took care of business. That's a team that, like you said, only lost to Limestone by 4.
Yeah, you know, in that game on Saturday, I mean, Sam Koch just kind of came out and just took over. I think he had one of our first 10, 12 points or something. And, you know, when Sam Koch is on that early and is able to get open and get some open shots, I mean, look out, you know, especially at home, right? Guys like Busey can do that same thing, you know, Morrison. I mean, you've got a lot of guys capable of doing that, but less likely for something like that to happen on the road. You know, so I agree. I don't expect us to jump out in this game. I expect us to be tough in the first half, and then the second half, maybe some halftime adjustments can maybe put us over the hoop, you know.
Similar game to what the JV game was like.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of both teams just figuring out what they have and seeing how that goes. I got to believe Limehouse wants to slow it down, limit possessions in the first half, and kind of see how that happens. So we'll see, you know, it'll be interesting. But, you know, you got you got Willie Coleman down there, ex-Manual player, super capable, and then you got Eddie Matthews as the assistant. You know, you got a heck of a coaching staff we're going against here, and they really defend their own court well, you know.
You know, the other thing, too, I always thought was kind of weird is how close those corners come out almost to the court.
Yeah.
That's a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, you have it like an entryway door right there that's like 2.5 feet away from inbound. You know, so you're right. I remember the first time I came to this gym, my daughter was playing here, and I think I just walked out of the court and you walk in the door. You know, if you don't know what you're getting into, you walk right out, you think, oh, hell, I'm on the court here. You know, I got to get over here and sit down. So you're right. The crowd is very close to the action here. The whole lower bowl is right on top of the game. So you got cheerleaders down there. There's just not a lot of room here. You know, so it's makes it a little more intimate. You know, so Limestone's going to use that to their advantage. No question about it.
Sure. And this is as good a Limestone team as we've seen in a few years.
Welcome to the varsity matchup between the Metamora Redbirds and your Limestone Rockets. Please stand and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by senior Emily Britton.
Well, Randy, you mentioned it here in the introduction. Brick Busey comes out in the fluorescent green shoes, the same as Tyler Mason, and Tyler went off for 50 points here.
Yeah, one of the best games I've ever seen. I mean, just shot the ball like you wouldn't believe. I think he had a couple dunks. I mean, what a performance here. So you're right, that was 2 years ago. You have to ask Briggs about that. See if that was inspired by Tyler Mason.
He just unlocked it today at the Taylorville game when he kept one when he put over there on the help defense. So he said his dad got him these in preparation for it. So
nice. I love it. Brady Jones controls the tip. Here come the Redbirds. Limestone start out in man-to-man defense.
Well, they're playing some tight defense, aren't they?
Coming after us. Early foul here is going to go against number 13, Lucas Subert, and he's a sophomore. Limestone starts 2 sophomores out here. Number 3, Lawrence Alexander, and number 13, Lucas Subert. Ball to Vasquez. The Geyer gets blocked by Tejo. Limestone's on the run.
Tejo's a big, tall athlete.
He's very athletic, absolutely. And looking at him next to against Jones there. I mean, he's 6'7", maybe 6'8". He's got maybe 2 inches on him. In the lane, that's good. Davion Graham, the junior. Thought about the 3, takes it down. Busey for 3, off the front. Got better for the rebound, goes out to Geyer. Busey to Vasquez, baseline. Down to Jones, to Koch for 3. Off the front. Tough to shoot on the road, Scott.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that goes for Lawrence Alexander. The 2 fans wanted to travel on that, but didn't get the call. Into Jones in the post. And layup goes.
Stays in. Nice entry pass.
Redbirds in the scorebook here.
It was nice to see that Metamora recognized that mismatch on the switch and got Jones the ball.
Jones does such a nice job getting that ball, keeping it up and finishing in the paint. Jones with the rebound. Vasquez now looks up the floor, gets to Koch, takes it in, out to Jones, the Geyer in the corner for 3. Doesn't go. Busey battles for the rebound, knocks it on the bounce for Limestone.
We're getting good looks, we're just not dropping first yet. At what point do you think we come out with the press?
I think you got to save that. You don't want to let them get a look at it too early. Tejo now against Jones, takes it in the paint, gets called for the carry, and that'll be Metamora ball. Limestone kind of showing some full court soaking pressure here. Busey gets it down to Jones.
Oh, beautiful.
Layup good. Ties it up at 4 here with a little over 5 to go in the first.
Was that from Vasquez?
That was that? You know what? I think it was Busey.
I think it was Busey too, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Brady Jones special, though.
Oh, yeah.
Tejo now against Jones. In the paint, left hand layup won't go. Gets his own rebound. Now he's going to pick up the foul against Jones. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Tejo, I mean, he releases that shot and he's immediately getting back into position. Quick feet, athletic. I mean, that's a tough matchup for Jones down there.
Yep. This one's up and good.
Jones with the rebound on the miss. There's a little pressure here by Limestone. Geyer.
Oh, nice.
Takes it on the backside. Great recognition by Vasquez, who was really triple teamed out here, and threw it over the defense for the easy layup.
Gives the Redbirds their first lead of the night.
Limestone here being awful patient here, just trying to run some half court. Looking to get a setup with the high screen here. Out to Cahill. Cahill, 17-foot jumper goes.
Look.
He's definitely the key guy for them offensively. Limestone comes out with the trap here. Vasquez getting the lane. Now Redford set it up. Out to Geyer, over to Jones for three. Nice. Nice look. Geyer had a good shot. Jones had a better shot. That's just the way this team plays. So unselfish.
About the fact that Vasquez was able to get so deep down there, and they collapsed, and somebody had to be open.
That's so. Oh, there's the sophomore, Lawrence Alexander, with a difficult fadeaway jumper. Ties things up at 9. Here they are. They're running and doing that trap right out top. Busey thought about the three, gets to Geyer. Geyer wasn't looking. Cahill now with the turnover. Cahill gets all the way coast to coast for the layup. Busey gets his own rebound. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Metamora to inbound.
And they'll bring in Morrison and Bourne for Geyer and Busey.
Limestone, we've got number 22, Salomba. He replaces Cahill. Ball goes into Jones. Back to Koch.
Oh, they had.
Bourne had a nice cut down low. Just a missed timing there between Vasquez and Koch. Ball sails out of bounds to Limestone. You're right, Bourne came on that cut. We just missed him. We were looking to reverse the ball a little too quick. Morrison guarding Subert. Bourne comes up, helps on the screen. Vasquez now is going to get called for a little elbow, just fighting through that screen there. You know, he raised up that elbow. Anytime you raise up the elbow and you extend, they're going to get you on that. So he's just got to fight through with his feet. And now they're going to get an offensive foul on Limestone. That's number 22. Nate Salomba.
Just came in.
But that'll be Metamora ball. Limestone now sets up a little token man pressure here, full court. Ball goes down to Bourne, and it was almost like he wasn't ready for it. You know, Vasquez was cutting through, and only got one hand on the ball, and it sailed out of bounds to Limestone. Just a little timing issue there. jumper doesn't go. Limestone gets the rebound.
We just bounced over everything. We had position.
Gotta get our hands up and get after it. Bourne does a nice job hedging out on the screen. Alexander with a little pull-up jumper. Koch with the rebound, gets knocked away. Limestone with the recovery. That's number 25, Caleb Powell, senior, down the paint for the bucket. Now Vasquez with a little bump, but throws him off his rhythm and causes him to travel. It'll be Limestone inbound. Talked about that physicality, Scott, in pregame here, and Limestone is playing awful physical. Just a lot of pumping. And now Koch commits the foul out front with a little over 10 on the clock to go in the quarter.
We'll bring in Geyer and UC replacement Jones. Also get Taylor on the bench. He'll replace Vasquez and Koch.
I think Taylor's going to come in here and take a foul real quick. They'll get Koch probably in the quarter.
Yeah, just kind of throw them off the rhythm. Don't let them get a play set up. Cahill came back into the game for Limestone. Ball's out. Almost recovered by Taylor. And Jones kind of had, that's Morrison.
Had his arm around him.
Yeah, Morrison kind of had his arm around him, but that puts Redbirds at 4 fouls. So no more fouls to give with 4.2 seconds here. Ball goes up to Cahill. Bourne recovers, and now foul against Limestone. That's going to go against, I think, number 4. That's
huge.
Yeah.
His first, team 3.
0.9 seconds here. I don't think there's even time to shoot. Dyer heaves the full quarter, hits the backboard, but brings us to the end of the first quarter. Redbirds down by 4. Limestone's up 13-9.
Hear from our sponsors.
Kerrigan's Pub, serving drinkable happiness since 2000. Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds. Easy Mortgage. Mortgage Matt and the Easy Mortgage team are here to help you land the lowest rate on your next home. Goodfield State Bank. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
As we get ready for the second quarter, it'll be Limestone ball after the quarter break. Redbirds need a stop, and then we need to get a bucket.
Redbirds have Morrison, Koch, Bourne, Jones, and Vasquez to start the second quarter. Ball goes down to Cahill, guarded by Jones. Jones walling up. Cahill, ball doesn't go. Nice job by Jones. Gets the rebound. Morrison now brings it up. Gets into the lane.
Oh, down the lane.
Scoops it, and I think Morrison said, hey, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to score right here, fellas. So nice job by Morrison.
Plays basketball with a little bit of a football mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tough as nails. Coach Coleman here calls a timeout, wants to talk things over here for the Rockets. Just the offense kind of looks stagnant there, so not quite sure what they were trying to do. I know, they're always trying to get the ball to Cahill, but Cahill had the ball up here at half court, so I'm sure we're going to see some kind of an off-ball screen to get Cahill rolling down to the rim, into the lane or something. But you get him moving in space, he's a pretty capable guy.
Yeah, the other thing, too, is we're only down 2 points. We really have not shot well.
No. Our offense has been completely out of sync. But that's all part of a road game,
Yeah, yep.
Just getting yourself into the gym, getting acclimated. This is where they say defense wins championships, right? So one constant you can rely on. Cahill now gives it up. That's Graham. Loses it, recovers it. Get the ball out. Three-pointer. No good. Koch with the rebound. Redbirds on the run. Ball goes out to Morrison. Thought about the three. Back to Koch. Thought about the three. Takes it in. Gets to the rim, and the layup's good for Koch. Nice recognition. That ties things up at 13 here with a little less than 6.5 to go.
Once he got past that guy at the L, he just kind of pinned Cahill on his hip and then just went in for the layup.
That was nice.
That was really nice.
Nice little Euro step. And here's Cahill kind of holding the ball at half court. And so just kind of sends a message that Limestone wants to slow this game down. They want to limit possessions and slow the game down. Really be deliberate about how they're running offense here. Graham, the junior, hits the little fadeaway jumper. Gives Limestone a 2-point lead. Morrison gets stuck in the double team. Ball goes up to Cahill. Doesn't finish the layup and out of bounds to Limestone. And now Busey will come in for the Redbirds. He replaces Morrison. Limestone kind of running the Redbirds inbound play right there. Just a little flex cut. Don't execute. Koch comes up with a steal on the run. Koch just won't finish for him.
Wow.
Koch with the rebound. Busey to Vasquez.
Well, I thought Busey had a shot in the corner.
Yeah. Bourne.
There you
gets
go.
The layup from Vasquez. Nice job, Screen popped and screened and rolled and wide open. Ties things up here at 15. High screen. And Bourne does a great job attacking the screen, knocks the ball away. And now we get the over and back call, which may have been kind of beneficial to the Redbirds there because it did look like it got knocked away by Bourne, but they were on the road.
I don't know. I think it was the right call. Stripes, whatever it goes.
We're on the road. We're not going to get a lot of those calls, so. Ball goes into Jones. Bourne still scrapping for it. Limestone comes out with it. Wow, that's number 4, Preston Quine, and he just hustled and split 2 Metamora defenders and got the rebound putback. Gives Limestone a 2-point lead. Koch reverses the ball to Vasquez. To Busey for 3. Koch with the rebound. Gets blocked out of bounds. It'll be Metamora inbound. Yeah, Scott, our shots just are not falling here. So
they will.
Statistically, you got to look at that second half. We're going to shoot a lot better. Lawrence Alexander, the sophomore, subs back into the lineup for Limestone. He replaces number 25, Powell. Koch for 3. Just rims out. Busey skies for the rebound. Leaves it for Jones, who puts it in with the left hand and ties things up at 17 here with 3.5 to go in the second.
Nice job all the way around. Busey and Jones.
Boy, Busey got up in the air on that rebound. Holy cow.
Does he get a rebound and an assist there?
I mean, he kind of left it. So I don't know if you consider that a loose ball, but Cahill finishes on the right side. Gives Limestone a 2-point lead. Bourne comes up, sets the screen. Gets it to Busey. Busey drives down. Gets fouled on the floor, so it'll be Metamora at the inbound. That goes against number 13, Lucas Subert, the sophomore. And now a substitution for Limestone, number 24, Brian Stewart. He replaces Graham. Ball goes into Vasquez, over to Koch. And yeah, Koch was just kind of had his head looking up and just wasn't paying attention. Now Coach Dame will take a timeout here, 30 seconds, just to talk things over with 2:45 to go in the second. Redbirds down by 2.
Just kind of hanging around. And, you know, I think they came out with all this adrenaline and this enthusiasm, and they played tight in your face. And you're starting to kind of see that kind of wearing off a little bit.
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging in there. This game's getting gritty.
When I say they, that's Limestone. That was
yeah, for sure. So, yeah, we've got, I mean, how many three-point shots have we hit? Jones hit one. Is that it?
That's one.
You know, that's uncharacteristic of this Redbird team, you know. So the three-point shot is a big part of our offense. And we're getting open looks.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of when they're going to start fouling.
The only time we shot this bad was, I don't want to bring it up, but it was Canton, right?
Yeah.
It was. That was in the second half, though. Hopefully we get the bugs out in the first half. In the second half, we come along, right? So Redbirds put on a little press here.
Oh, what a play by Briggs Busey to
nice job.
Knock that ball away.
Taps it away. Busey has it, gets it to Bourne. Oof. Just won't finish. Gets his own rebound, puts it back, ties things up at 19 here. 2:20 to go. Yeah. Alexander gets in the lane. Little jumper goes. He's tough. That's kind of his spot. Got 6 points right from the same place on the floor. Ball goes down to Jones for 2. Ties things up at 21 with 2 minutes to go.
He traveled.
And the Redbirds just did enough to speed up the Rockets and create the turnover here. So
Powell comes back in for Limestone.
He replaces number 13, Subert. Redbirds have a chance here to take the lead. So Limestone in their own little press here. Ball goes to Busey. Thought about the 3. Back to Vasquez. Down to Jones. Out to Koch. Over to Vasquez for 3. Doesn't go. Long
Still
rebound.
Good look. Just
doesn't foul. Cahill for 3. This is everything. Rebound. It's picked off by Busey. Koch. Jones for 3. Just rattles out. Koch with the rebound. Gets fouled in the lane on the floor. Redbirds will inbound. That goes against number 24, Brian Stewart, the junior. And now Kavion Graham comes back into the lineup. He replaces Klein. Vasquez to Busey to Jones. Layup good.
That's
Redbirds
almost
up by 2.
Almost automatic.
Yeah, beautiful little flex cut there. Nice trap by the Birds. Limestone gets out of it. Graham with a fadeaway jumper. Hits it. Difficult shot there. things up here with under 25 to go in the half. Redbirds holding for one. Catch for three. Just doesn't go. Jones had the rebound, lost it off of Limestone, out of bounds with a half a second to go here. You got to catch and shoot this immediately. No time for a bounce or anything. So almost like you need to tip it, Scott. You know.
Yep.
Catch for three, won't go. That'll bring it to half. All tied up here at Limestone, 23 all.
Take a timeout and thank our sponsor.
Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. Kirby Foods. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds.
And launch your rockets.
Thank you to our halftime sponsor, Merrill Lynch, local faces with big company resources. Sue's Place. Win or lose, there's always Sue's. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution. Thanks to our scoreboard sponsor, Midwest Building Systems, a family-owned company serving Central Illinois for 30-plus years. Call Midwest for all your building needs.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center. Our spinal decompression therapy helps alleviate pain and promote healing.
I had severe lower back pain. Dr. Kaufman, he suggested spinal decompression, and it has worked wonders.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
101. You can do it. 100. You can do it. We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today. Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
Kerrigan's Pub, where fans become friends. Commerce Bank, from setting short-term goals to planning for your future, if it matters to you, it matters to us. Commerce Bank, member FDIC. Easy Mortgage. Whether you're buying or refinancing, Easy Mortgage makes the process easy. Goodfield State Bank, a true community bank. Hanover's Pub. See you on the square.
Welcome back to Limestone High School. Redbirds went in all tied up at halftime, Randy. Eli, I think for as poorly as we shot that first half, you got to be pretty happy with only being tied. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. As badly as we shot, we're only tied at halftime.
I mean, I'm going back. I can only think of one 3-point shot the Redbirds made that first half. I think Brady Jones hit one from the corner. I want to say we're 1 for 10, 1 for 12 from 3, something along those lines, if I'm just kind of hip-shotting. So the chances of us shooting that poorly in the second half are low. And I got to believe that we're going to turn up the heat here and start creating more possessions, which I think benefits the Redbirds.
And I think we're better on this side of the court, too, as well. It's our best shot here, I will say that I give credit to the Limestone student section. They're right on the court, and in this kind of gym, they're small but mighty over there.
Yeah, a lot of noise in here, so Redbirds get the ball first, and I got to believe we want a little bit more of a base game here. Limestone comes out a little 1-2-2 half-court zone here. Jones gets it down low. Finishes the layup. Redbirds up by 2. Nice work. Getting that ball inside against the zone and scoring on the interior. And here's the Redbirds in a little 1-2-2 full court. Geyer just gets his hand on it. Corner 3 is up and good from Limestone. That's sophomore Lawrence Alexander. Gives Limestone a 1-point lead. Geyer to Busey for 3. Off the heel. Ball gets tipped around. Limestone recovers. Ball goes up to Cahill. He finishes on the fast break layup. Limestone up by 3. Jones saves it into Busey. Just a little miscommunication. Ball goes out of bounds. Limestone to inbound. Graham has it. Gets it down to Cahill. Left hand doesn't go. Ball gets tipped around.
Got a more ball.
Out of bounds to the Redbirds. Limestone drops back. The man, little back door. Gets picked off by Cahill. Yeah, long arms and athletic. Ball gets blocked out of bounds. And it is Limestone to inbound. Redbirds in the straight up man-to-man. Alexander with the baseline jumper. Cahill with the rebound. And they're going to get a foul on the Redbirds here for displacement.
Flop warning.
Flop warning on flop warning. I'm sorry. I thought that was that's just a warning there. Not sure who that was on. Who was that on, guys?
Number 3. I don't have the roster in front of me. No, 3 on their team. I thought it was on Lawrence Alexander.
Okay. Cahill gets his own rebound and will get fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and that foul goes against Jones. So that'll be Jones' second foul.
I will say if that's the case, that's a flop warning on Limestone. The rules kind of seem weird that how they get the baseline out of bounds play. I thought he called it on 3 though.
I mean, it could have been on Busey. If Busey flops on the charge. You know what I mean? If he's trying to take a charge, there's no contact. So I didn't see it, to be honest with you. I thought they were going to get Jones for displacing Cahill on the rebound. So I was looking at the ball. I was not looking away.
Yeah, Vasquez contested the shot, and Alexander took a hard spill, but no fouls. Let's assume.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, so Cahill misses both.
That's a big.
Limestone still up by 3. Busey out top. It's to Vasquez. Jones double team. They get the ball over to Bourne. Ball goes up, gets tipped. Busey now is going to get called for the reach-in on the floor.
That's probably a good foul.
I think he saved the layup there. So Limestone to inbound. Underneath their own hoop. Ball goes into Graham, guarded by Bourne on the baseline. Graham with a little jump shot.
Oh.
He's going to draw the foul against Bourne. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Didn't it look like he was straight up?
Yeah, he kind of leaned in, and I think he just kind of nicked his elbow on the way through. Kind of a little step through, like a delayed step through out there.
Everything just wants Limestone great.
Yeah, I mean. Graham hits the first, brings the lead to 4. And now Cahill will come out of the game. And that's DeLomba replaces in number 22.
We need to get a bucket on our next trip down. In the last 3, we've turned the ball over.
Graham hits them both. Powell comes in for the Rockets. He replaces Dubert. And Vasquez now is going to draw the foul. That goes against Powell, number 25. Redbirds to inbound underneath their own hoop. Ball goes into Busey. Over to Scott. Back to Busey. Over to Vasquez. Back door. It's Bourne.
Oh, no.
Wow. You got to help him out. That's a good piece of officiating here by Isaiah Doty. Comes and helps his partner out. Caught cleanly over here, but yeah, it was clearly off the Limestone player. Ball goes into Busey, and that's going to go against Lawrence Alexander for the hold against Busey. Ball goes into Jones. The Koch. Gets picked off on the reverse. Bourne now comes away with the rebound. He's on the run. Out to Koch. Koch to Vasquez. Out to Bourne. Gets it to go. Nice interior passing there by the Redbirds. That's the lead to 3. Alexander from the corner. 3 doesn't go. Jones with the rebound. He wants to dunk. And there's Brady Jones with a 2-hand dunk. Coast to coast. Brings the game to 1. And now Limestone will take a full timeout. Talk things over. The Redbird fans get going here. So, wow, Brady Jones has looked around and said, hey, this one's mine. I'm going to take care of this. Nice to see him get up and fly like that.
He kind of gave like a side eye to Busey. Busey was looking for it. He's like, no, I got this, dude.
Yeah. I'm sure Briggs is fine with that.
Yeah. Briggs was so sure that he was going to dunk it too, though.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Well, the Redbirds scrapping and clawing their way back in here. Down by 1. 3:45 to the third. And yeah, this game doesn't look anything like, I think, what the Redbirds want it to look like right now.
Probably not, but you kind of had a think it was going to be something like that.
Yeah, that's when you get in someone else's gym. You know, they've got a lot of seniors on their roster, and you know, they're definitely dictating the tempo here. So the Redbirds really want to turn this one up.
So it'll be Limestone ball after the timeout.
So here come the Redbirds and take a little 2-2-1 full court press. Ball goes down the sideline. Graham's got it. Gets knocked away. Busey comes away with it. Press does what it's supposed to do. Turns him over. Vasquez thought about the three. Drives baseline. Gets to Busey. Just rattles out. Bourne now fights for the rebound. Putback won't go. Vasquez with the rebound. Out to Busey. Thought about the three. Down to Bourne. Somehow gets through to Vasquez.
And
Redbirds
Redbirds
with a 1-point lead here.
That's a scrappy basket.
Yes, Redbirds are getting scrappy here. Ball goes in the middle. Graham for three. Off the front. Alexander with the rebound. Bourne now is going to get called with the body out top. That'll be the 5th foul on the Redbirds. So Alexander will go to the line to shoot 2. I believe that's the 5th once they already had it up.
No, the scoreboard's on top of it down there. They're on top of it.
All right, that's just the 4th. Redbirds still in a little trapping defense here. Graham, little baseline jumper. Jones with the rebound on the backside, gets it out to Bourne. Bourne has his head up, attacks, gets it out to Vasquez. Gets in the lane. Out to Koch, thought about the three. Out to Vasquez. 3-point is good. What a great possession by the Redbirds. Finding the open man. Alexander on the baseline. Won't go. Bourne with the rebound. Up to Busey. Vasquez with the recovery. Out to Koch.
That's good hustle.
Redbirds up by 4 here, suddenly. Cahill now. Left-handed layup, won't go. Koch now gets fouled in the open floor.
That's just pure hustle.
Yeah.
It's just pure hustle.
Okay.
His first team 3.
Redbirds definitely getting the up-paced game that they want, where we're a lot more effective. And the foul now on Limestone here. That's on number 25, Powell. That's their 4th foul, so any more fouls here on the floor. Both teams are shooting 2. Koch to inbound for the Redbirds. Ball goes into Bourne, back to Koch. Gets in the lane. Out to Busey. Jones has it, gets in the lane. Little fadeaway jumper, it goes.
Have a
Nice look by Brady Jones. Redbirds have a 6-point lead. They get a tip. Busey with the recovery, gets knocked away. Back to Limestone. Up to Cahill. Reverse leg goes to Cahill. Now Vasquez will be shooting 2 here after the foul by Powell.
That's a good job by Logan Vasquez. I think this press is exactly what we needed.
It's getting a little crazy out there. You know, the ball's out, rolling around, but Redbirds do a nice job converting when they get the opportunity.
Good job by Logan.
Vasquez hits the first. Has a chance to bring the lead to 6.
both.
Redbirds up by 6, a little over a minute to go. Press is in effect. Miles with the double team. It's down at Alexander, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's going to be on Brady Jones. That's going to be his third.
I don't think that foul was as hard as he made it look.
No.
Like, but you have a look at it. I think he might get his flop warning, which is technical, right?
Yeah, if he gets another one, you're absolutely right. It is a technical. Dyer getting ready to check into the game here.
He'll come in for, I believe, Jones. This one's in and out.
You know what they say about that, Scott?
Ball never lies.
Jones comes out. Jones leaves the game with 19.
Gets the second. Redbirds were down 5 with 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That's where his double teamed. Gets knocked it in, and the foul gets called. That'll send him to the line to shoot 2. That goes against foul. And that's 4th on foul, so he'll take a seat on the Limestone bench.
Morrison comes in from Koch.
For Limestone, Zubert comes back in. He replaces Powell.
Oh, Logan gets the second.
Redbirds back up by 6. Still have the press on here. Cahill drives the baseline. Gets the shot to go. He'll have a chance for the 3-point play, and that goes against Geyer. It's Geyer's first foul. Bourne with the rebound. 30 seconds to go here. Redbirds up by 4. Redbirds hold it for 1. In the Geyer in the high post. Off to Morrison for 3.
Good!
Nice inside-out basketball there. So Redbirds with a 7-point lead as time goes down, and that's it.
Redbirds take a
7-point lead into the 4th quarter.
Kirby Foods. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee-owned. Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. Thank you to our halftime sponsor, Merrill Lynch. We help families make great decisions with their money. Sue's Place. Come see us after the game. Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
Welcome back to Limestone as we head into this 4th quarter. It'll be Limestone ball to start this 4th and final quarter, Randy, Eli. I think Metamora's got to keep doing what they've been doing. They come out with QC, Bourne, Dyer, Morrison, and Vasquez.
I think we got to stay in that press. I think we got to to speed them up, you know, and not let them get in their half-court sets. You know, they want to get the ball down to Graham and Cahill. There they go. You know, set a little screen, get Graham in the high post here. He's backing Geyer down, little fadeaway jumper. Nice.
That's pretty good defense.
Nice job keeping in front of you and make him shoot over you. It's a rebound. Limestone, a little trapping defense here. Busey for three. Doesn't go. Geyer on the backside. Loses the rebound. Morrison for three. Doesn't go. Again, Redbirds tip it around, and Limestone recovers.
That's a good look.
Yeah, two great looks. Those are going to fall. Backdoor cut to Cahill, and just a little too strong for him. Goes out of bounds.
Jones has come back in and replaced. He replaces Busey.
But yeah, just set Limestone up enough to get him to throw the ball away, and that's Redbirds really benefit from that. Vasquez gets double teamed, sends it down the sideline, gets it over to Bourne.
Oh, they
puts it in. Nice.
That was nice.
Redbirds up by 9. Little under 7 in the fourth.
He hit the ball under the rim, kind of curled around and went in.
Yeah, just kind of laid it right on the front of the rim, and it just fell in. So Bourne's got a nice soft touch down there in the paint. Cahill now one-on-one with Jones. Backs him in, left hand, goes. He's going to draw the foul against Jones. So that'll be the fourth on Jones. Cahill goes to the line.
I don't think that was a foul.
Complete the three-point play, and that's tough. I don't know. Could have been a little body there, maybe a little bit of hip. But Sam Koch now comes off the bench, and he'll replace Jones. Jones will sit 6.5 to go with 4 fouls. Coach will give him a little more rest. Cahill cuts the Metamora lead down to 6. And now he'll commit the foul up top against Sam Koch.
That's his first foul.
Got him up top on this press here, just using those long arms, trying to get a deflection. And now ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul here against Vasquez for the push. So Limestone and inbound, that's the second on Vasquez. Again, the game's getting pretty chippy here, Scott.
I think the whistle was definitely tightened as we've gone on, though. You know, we had 10+ fouls last quarter.
Five seconds, yeah.
Great defense by the Redbirds there. Just nowhere to go. Finally, they went up to Cahill, but it was too late. Ball goes into Geyer. Fake. Himself free. Koch in the corner, back to Geyer. Vince Alexander gets the screen from Bourne, gets it knocked away, recovers it. To Koch, the left hand left finishes, and he'll have the chance now for the old-fashioned 3. Nice job. The fake and the finish.
What a crafty move by a 15-year-old sophomore.
Yeah, foul goes against Graham. That's his second. Koch now to complete the 3-point play.
And he gets it.
Nice job by Koch.
Back up to that 9-point lead.
Stewart comes in, replaces Graham for Rockets. Redbirds just kind of in a token man-to-man full court situation here. And timeout by Limestone. 30-second timeout. he kind of had a little 1-4 high set there. Coach just didn't like what he was seeing.
Just under 6 minutes to go. Redbirds up by 9.
What a gritty game, Scott. You know, what a gritty game.
Got to get this one because you got another one coming Friday night. It's going to be a hard one.
Absolutely, and you know, looking at that score at half, East Peoria was up by 4, 31-27 over Morton. So I don't, you know, I'll take a look, see if the score's been reported here, but that's an awful tight game. Not sure where it's at. Oh, I've got an updated score here. 42-40, and that is in the fourth quarter, Scott. That's a 2-point game right now. East Peoria is up over Morton.
Oh, good defense by Bourne. That's real. That's incredible. Yeah, he did
great job.
Great job by Zach Bourne.
Almost kind of wore out the ball handler. He almost got so tired he just fell over, Scott. I'm telling you what, he is the Energizer Bunny out there. Gosh, gets it to Morrison. Morrison drives through the double team. Right past it. Vasquez now. Hands off to Geyer. Now to Morrison. Over to Koch. Over to Vasquez. Gets pushed a little bit. No ball. Over to Geyer, down to Vasquez. Redbirds running the chin. Geyer gets double teamed.
Metamora gets a timeout.
Redbirds take a timeout. And yeah, you know, we're kind of running that offense, really not looking to score, just to maybe run a little time, make Limestone play some defense. And all of a sudden, you turn it on and you get a layup against them, you know what I mean? But, you know, when you play defense, it's not fun to play defense for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. It doesn't sound like a lot of time. But you get out there and you run and you chase somebody for 20, 30, 40 seconds, that's a lot, you know?
And it's multiple trips in a row, too. Like, you're not playing just one set on defense if they're going, you know, offense-defense subs, but...
Yeah, but I got to believe at some point, you know, we're going to work that ball for 20, 25 seconds. We're just going to turn. That layup's going to be there. You know, once you wear out the defense, you get him coming out so far trying to get the steal. The back door gets to be wide open. Ball goes down to Geyer. To Bourne.
Oh,
layup is good.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. 11-point lead.
Excellent work by the Redbirds here. Geyer just playing defense, trying to keep them in front of you. No easy shots. Block off every time, get the rebound, just one shot.
That's not a bad foul. That's not a bad foul.
Call Geyer on the floor, and yeah, it's tough. I mean, he's giving away, you know, 6 inches. I mean, so.
That's not a bad foul, though.
But Geyer's got the body to hold up against Cahill. Ball into Graham. Little fadeaway jumper off the front. We're going to get a foul here.
That on Sam Koch?
Goes again. Yep, that's on Sam Koch. Going to get him for a little push down there. So Limestone to inbound underneath their own hoop. Koch's second.
It's our fourth foul, though, of the quarter.
Alexander against Vasquez, little fadeaway jumper off the front. Bourne with the rebound, controls it, gets it out to Koch. Over to Morrison. Back to Koch, to Vasquez. Hands off to Morrison. Morrison gets double teamed. Over the top, the Geyer is Bourne. Layup just won't go. Now Bourne tips it out.
Oh.
Recovered by Cahill. Layup, that's right.
Everything bounced just Limestone's way on that one.
Yeah, very fortunate there for Limestone. Double team. Nice job of Morrison to pass out of that. And now he's going to get fouled. That's going to be on number 24, Stewart. That'll be Limestone's third foul here in the quarter. So Metamora to inbound. Powell now checks back into the lineup.
So diffused when he came in from Morrison.
Ball goes up to Vasquez. Gets double teamed on the block. Gets picked up by Bourne. He gets fouled on the shot. That'll go against Cahill. Oh, it goes against number 4, Klein. So Bourne now to shoot 2.
And first one's up and good.
Puts the Redbirds back up by 10 here, 50-40. 3:06 to go. Has a chance to extend to 11. And he does.
Gets them both.
Vasquez knocks it out of bounds, and it goes off the Limestone player, and it's Metamora ball. Nice job. Now Brady Jones comes back into the game. He replaces Geyer.
Zach Bourne with 12 points.
What a scrappy effort by Zach Bourne, man. Koch gets the inbound. Pick up the foul. That'll send Koch to the line to shoot 2. That goes against Klein.
No, we withstood the storm because we knew Limestone were going to get their best effort. And we withstood it. And first one's up and good. I'm impressed with this performance tonight.
Oh, gritty performance coming into this gym and just grinding it out.
He gets them both.
Redbirds showing a lot more concentration at the free throw line than we have in prior games. That's nice to see, that evolution. Cahill, layup won't go. Busey with the rebound. Gets it out to Koch. Back to Busey. Tries the lane. Back out to Koch. Koch is double teamed. Ball gets knocked away. Cahill. Cahill finishes the layup. That's the Metamora lead to 11. Limestone, the full court press. Now they double team Vasquez. He just dribbles around it. Looks like he got fouled, but no call. Ball goes to Cahill. Plays it in. Cuts the lead down to 9. Over 2 minutes to go. Ball goes to Jones, to Bourne. Layup's good. Back up to 11. Alexander down the block, kicks it out. Klein for 3. Koch with the rebound. Koch double team. Gets to the Vasquez. Out to Bourne. Out to Koch. Minute and a half to go. Redbirds up by 11. Double team to Vasquez. Now he gets double team.
And he splits them.
Yeah, we're going to get a foul. Goes against Cahill.
That'll send Vasquez to the line. What a game by Logan Vasquez tonight. Boy, he's had one break.
Yeah, done a great job handling the double team, passing the ball. His vision has been excellent tonight.
Gets the first, gives him 9. We got 3 guys in double figures.
Busey now with the steal. It's to Jones. Jones recovers. Busey now baseline lays it in.
That's only his third point. A 15-point lead for the Redbirds.
Bumper doesn't go for Kehoe. And the Limestone player was out of bounds on the save. It'll be Metamora ball.
As we close in, it's under a minute to go in the ball game. The Redbirds should go to 12-4. 2-2 in the middle line.
Jones, reverse layup. Jones with 21 now. Bourne with 14. Vasquez with 10. Scotch with 7. Nice scoring line there for the Redbirds.
That's a push-off. That's a push-off, yeah.
Yep, Powell extended his arm against Scotch, and that'll be the 5th foul for Powell. So he'll be out of the game. And now Alexander replaces him here with 22 seconds to go. Redbirds up by 17. Limestone still doing the press. Vasquez now gets it. Tries to run it. There's Juicy. Goes to the rim to finish. He gets fouled. They'll go to the line to shoot 2. And now there's also a technical foul. Just got assigned to one of the Limestone players here. So,
up 13. Hubert.
So yeah, the official heard something he didn't want to hear. So called the technical. So Busey now.
Looks like Busey will get a chance to shoot 4 free throws.
Nothing gets past Metamora alone. Isaiah Doty down there. Nothing gets past.
That's right. But yeah, there's just certain things you can't say to an official. And when you do, that's going to be an instant tee, you know, and that's the right thing to do. Busey hits them both. And now he'll shoot the technicals.
We're up 20.
Busey now with 7. Now I've got a timeout here with 10 seconds to go. Redbirds up by 21. And what a way to finish this game here. You know, Redbirds, we had issues earlier in the season not finishing games with free throws. We've done a great job at the free throw line here today.
Yeah.
On the road in this physical game, so the pieces of the puzzle are really coming together for the Redbirds. And I think Scotty told me earlier this week the Redbirds got ranked in the top 10 and then 3A in the state.
Yeah.
With 9 in one poll and 10 in the other, maybe something along those lines. So that could be coming out of the Tosh, getting a little maybe recognition from Chicago area schools, but pretty cool for this group to be ranked, in the state poll.
Highest ranked Central Illinois 3A school, I believe, too. They were ranked ahead of East Grand Morton, I thought.
In one poll they are, one poll they're not.
Okay.
Wow.
And Richwoods is in there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Richwoods has done a nice job. Ball goes into Vasquez. He tips it up, recovers it. Gets it to Bourne. And Coach Dane will take a full timeout here. Just a little bit of a chess match here. When you leave the press on, it's late in the game, sometimes that happens.
For sure.
So 4.3 on the clock. Redbirds up by 21. And like you said, Friday night is going to be an exciting game. Eddie, Peoria. They're having a barn burner tonight with Morton here, so we'll kind of see how that one turns out. I don't know if we'll get a score here before we're done.
So Jay Kehoe is going to finish tonight with 20 points.
I've got a score here in the fourth quarter. Morton 50, East Peoria 42. That's gone off the score streak, so I don't know how accurate that is, but possible Morton kind of got a lead, made some free throws, so we'll see if that's a Redbird taken. Here in Limestone, 65 to 44. We'll be back with an interview with Coach James.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do. It's okay. This is what we've been planning for. And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome to Kaufman Wellness Center.
I have struggled with back pain for many years. I've only had 7 decompression treatments, but I have already seen a huge improvement.
Throughout working and sports injuries and that type of thing, my body's been abused for well over 50 years, and Dr. Kaufman has kept me to where I could continue to work. I had had carpal tunnel, and once we started the laser light, that tingling and numbness was alleviated.
At Kaufman Wellness Center, your journey to wellness starts here.
From storefronts to civic landmarks, Martin Sign Service brings your message to life. As a full-service sign and graphics provider, we manage every detail from design to permitting, fabrication, and installation. Precision craftsmanship on every sign, every time. Channel letters, pylon, and digital message signs that stand out day and night. In business for over 65 years, our expert team delivers every project on time and on budget. Martin Sign Service, trusted for quality, committed to your brand. Contact us today for a free quote on your next project.
Someone lied to me. It might be like a lot behind already. It's on Hulu tonight. Rockout said they won. I don't know. You got the final. 4-1. That's what he said. I think they might be behind on the stream. Hey, more. It's on camera, right? That is so good for those guys. Yeah, but you got this behind. Oh, it's a good backdrop. Just be careful.
Welcome back to Limestone. We're here with a really happy head coach, just named Coach, with I think it was like 3 minutes and 31 seconds. You were down, I think, 30-25, then you went on a 40-14 run.
Yeah, we closed the game out really well. We made all our free throws. I think we only missed one the whole game, so that was great. We didn't shoot any free throws until the second half, which wasn't very happy about. The lack of foul calls throughout the game. There was a very aggressive defense and very physical, and clearly they were trying to foul as much as they could. They just wouldn't call it. But we came out of there, we battled, we grinded it out, and we came up with a 20-point win.
Yeah, that was awfully nice. I thought when you needed buckets, your offense came through and seemed to get some easy ones. Brady Jones seemed the beneficiary of some really nice backdoor cuts and some really nice passing.
Yep. He did a really good job. They tried to put a small guy on him all night. It obviously didn't work out very well. He had 19 at the third quarter. It was just a little bit of foul trouble. Had to take him out of the game. He probably could have had 25 or more, but did a good job trying to get him the ball at times. Still got to get better at that, recognizing mismatches. He's got to understand every time I got a little guy on me, just go down there. You don't have to be told by the coaches.
Absolutely. Coach, the first half, I mean, I didn't count, but I mean, was it about 1 for 9, 1 for 10?
I think it was 1 for 10. Coach Brockhouse had 1 for 10, and we had 7 turnovers. So, and they're slowing the game down. You know, obviously we don't have a shot clock yet. Hopefully we'll have one next year. They say we're going to have one next year, but I mean, it's just an ugly basketball game when you play without a shot clock.
But you guys come out with the press.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, things change. I mean, the game gets gritty, game gets faster, and all of a sudden our guys seem to thrive in that environment.
Yeah, we just couldn't let them hold the ball. We had to do something. We had to speed the game up a little bit. And Zach Bourne made some great plays. Logan Vasquez made some great plays. Briggs Busey, great plays on the defensive end.
I thought, too, Zach Bourne was outstanding tonight. How many baskets did he get in the paint?
Yep.
Against a much taller Limestone player, too.
No, that's what he does. You know, we're so lucky to have a guy like Zach Bourne that plays bigger than he is and faster than he is, as fast as he is, and as good of a motor and his endurance. He just never stops. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He played a great game tonight. And to answer your question, he had,
I think, 14
points. New varsity career high. We needed all of them.
Yeah.
So, Coach, what a good game coming in here. Again, we talked about this environment, and it's just what we thought it was. You know, the first half couldn't get things going. They're physical. You guys come out. I mean, this is another one of those games in the middle line. You know, you guys know the personnel. They got a good coaching staff. They're coming after you and stuff. So, you know, when you start putting this together, you know, it's like this is kind of a little mini version of the York type games. You know, that's a gritty team. You know, what are the lessons coming out of it or something like this?
Oh, we got to understand we're going to get every team's best shot. I mean, we've said this for years.
Yeah.
People kind of thought we might be down a little bit this year. It turns out we're not as down as people thought. And we're the top-ranked team in Central Illinois, so people want to beat us. And they've always, you know, we've told them, hey, people think this is the year to beat us. You still got a target on your back. And now, as well as we played the first half of the season, target's getting even bigger. So we just got to understand, hey, teams are going to do everything they possibly can to try to muck up the game, slow down the game, you know, get it physical, and try to do what they can to stay close with us. And they did a good job of that tonight.
Yeah.
The other thing, too, Coach, you go to 12-4 on the season. You're 2-2 in the Mid-Atlantic Conference.
3-2.
3-2. That's right. I forgot about Pekin. That's right.
Yeah.
Coach, also, you've got a big game coming up Friday night at East Peoria.
Yeah, big game. Another big conference game on the road. We got to play better than we did tonight if we want to have a chance to win that one for sure.
Coach, we'll let you get going here, but nice job. Way to be. You know, I thought your kids came out and played awfully well tonight. That'll do it from Limestone. I want to thank Jonathan Stahlberg, sideline camera. I thank Randy Begole. Coach, thanks. See you tomorrow night. Randy Begole, my partner, up in the booth. I want to thank Mike Kerker on the camera and Eli, our third guy on the mic, and the producer. That'll do it from Limestone. Redbirds win big. We'll see you Friday night in East Peoria.